What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 15 of my Ultimate Team Journey Around the World. If you guys missed an episode, be sure to check out the link in the description for the full Around the World playlist to get caught up. But we are continuing on here in Division 1 with this Angolan squad in desperate need of some victories here as our season is coming to a close. And we are still 10 points away from maintaining our position in Division 1, which is an absolute necessity. We make some changes here to the squad as some guys need some fitness and that sort of thing. So we're going to go back to that Algerian center back core with Mboli in net. We're going to go back to Matthias on the left wing, who I guess you could say has been the bigger game changer. But I use that term extremely loosely, as there have really been no game changers for this Angolan squad up until this point. And you see here the start we get off to, and just the bad luck in this season continues. We block a shot, it falls right to Cavani, and he top shelves it there over Mboli. But we get it back soon after that with Rafael, and that is something that often costs you goals. On rebounds, you attempt to switch players, and you often chip the ball over the net as it auto switches for you. I get a little lucky there with Rafael actually chipping that one perfectly up and over Buffon to tie it at 1. And here in the 45th minute, it's going to be Roshi winning a free kick. And like I said, this Albanian side has been the difference so far in getting this offense going. And you see here a perfectly delivered ball to Heike, who finds Manucci on a nice near post run. And he nods that one in for the header, giving us a 2-1 lead going into halftime. And this Angolan squad was starting to turn around. You see the offense there. We were starting to get that possession dominance back. We were getting our shots on goal. And we really were starting to feel good here and thought that we were going to be able to pull out this Division 1 win here and make sure that we can continue on to hold our position. But you see here right off the second half kickoff, the 4-5-1, I don't know if it's just this particular formation, but at the start of restarts at the half and off goals and that sort of thing, the positioning of players is absolutely atrocious. Your center backs are spread apart. Your holding CM is nowhere to be found. Your cams play out on the line while your outside wingers play in the cam role, and it really is very frustrating. But regardless, we're going to continue on here in the 76th minute, and then this sequence does not even have to be talked about. I'll just let you guys see how that plays out. But Catamiro tries to clear the ball and was fouled by Snyder, and it's a play on. And Boli, easy ball that should be caught on a cross, he punches it out. Two of my defenders collide and don't clear the ball, and Wesley Snyder scores off his weak foot, off balance, falling away from goal, tying it at 3-3. And this is just the luck that we are getting in this season is just not to be believed, as we are clearly not meant to be in Division 1 by the time the season comes to a close, as we have gotten little to no luck in return, countered by a lot of bad luck, which will continue here in the 83rd minute. As Mboli comes out, he whiffs on the punch, and Chiellini nods it into an empty net, and we give up a huge 3-point victory here. That we absolutely controlled the game. The offense started to click. Everything was working for us, and then two ridiculous goals that we can do absolutely nothing about. As sometimes I guess your players just do not want to clear the ball, and they are just meant to give up goals, like you saw there with that Snyder goal as well as the Chiellini header. But it is not, we cannot dwell on it at this point in the season, as we still need to go out and pick up those victories, as now we need, I believe it is 10 points still in our final 4 games, I believe, that we have left now in this season. So we are really desperate for victories. And we come up against here a nice little 4-3-3 Liga BBVA side, and what we had working for us here is that his defense was extremely attacking. All 4 defenders there with high attacking work rates, which meant they were often stepping very high in their tackles, which allowed me to spring in some balls over the top and in behind the defense, like we do here. As it's Rafael finding Manucci, who puts it off the post again with a header, but it luckily falls right to Heike to give us the 1-0 lead. And here it's just going to be another one of those sequences in FIFA where you can only do so much until this game decides that you are going to give up a goal no matter what happens in this sequence. And again, you're just going to watch this one play out. I think I had 4 or 5 clear opportunities there where I'm just hitting the B button for anybody to just kick the ball out in any direction. and instead it goes off Yahia and in for an own goal. And we go into half here sitting at a disappointing result at 1-1, as again the offense started to feel fluid there. We don't get a lot of shots off, but I felt like I was starting to generate chances and that sort of thing. And I talked about earlier here about how you have to be careful with your set pieces, as they can come back to bite you. And finally, we're going to get a little bit of FIFA luck here, as it's Rafael breaking out on the counter. Good ball over the top by Heiko, who's again creating chances that Algerian right side did not. And we go up 2-1, and we finally get ourselves a lead that we would not give up. As again, Heike here is going to slip in Manucci, who is going to be taken down in the box, so he's going to win himself a penalty here. And we are finally going to get a little FIFA luck of our own here on this penalty, as Manucci was going to step up after winning this penalty, take it off the crossbar. It comes right down off Diego Alves and right down to Manucci. So we are going to wrap up this 3-1 victory here and finally get our first win in Division 1 this season. And it could not have come at a better time, as we still put ourselves in a decent position to hold Division 1 status here with that 12-point mark. As now we sit 7 points away with 3 games to play. And you see there the offense was starting to come around at the right time, and they always say better late than never, so hopefully that can continue into the final 3 games and we can maintain that Division 1 position. But that is going to wrap up episode 15. If you guys enjoyed it, a like, comment, and subscription would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next episode.